October is Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. I changed the word from violence to abuse because there are many ways for someone to be abused, and it does not always require physical violence. I'm here to share my story, but I'm also here to share the story of the woman after me who married my ex-husband and can't speak on her own behalf because he brutally murdered her. My experience was one where I experienced physical abuse that did include things such as beatings and having things thrown at me and being drugged by my hair, being kicked. So there were various ways that I experienced that physical abuse, and that physical abuse is awful. But I want to reiterate that domestic abuse does not require there to be bruises and cuts and scrapes and black eyes. It can include things such as emotional and mental abuse, like I also experienced, where you're told that everything that you do is wrong, that you're not good enough, that nobody is going to love you, that nobody cares what you're experiencing. So the emotional abuse can sometimes have a longer impact than the physical abuse that may be experienced by someone in a domestic abuse situation. I also experienced sexual abuse. I was raped at gunpoint. I was raped while being strangled. I was raped while being smothered. And this occurred on multiple occasions and is extremely scary. Rape is not about the sexual aspect that occurs. Rape is because someone wants to have power and control over you and take away your choice. I also experienced financial abuse, which I don't think is spoke about often enough. This is something that is often done by abusers to try to keep you in a position where you feel stuck because you don't have the resources that you need in order to get free. I also experienced spiritual abuse, where scriptures were turned around to try to make it look like I needed to just obey whatever he was stating, whether or not he was being abusive or not. So there were many forms of abuse that I experienced. Maybe you or someone that you love experiences all of those different types of abuse, or maybe they experience one form of that abuse. All of it is domestic abuse. The woman after me was brutally murdered. He beat her to death. The prosecutor's office stated that it was the most gruesome case they had ever dealt with. I don't want this to be you, and I don't want this to be someone that you love. I would love to help create a community where people feel safe in reaching out and getting the support that they need and the encouragement that they need and be pointed to the resources that they may need in order to get free, in order to heal, because healing is a journey. It's not a destination. We're all in this healing journey. And it takes a lifetime to heal, but we can do it together and we can encourage one another. And I want to be able to see you live out the purpose and just thrive. You have a purpose, and I'd love to see you live that out in your lifetime. Feel free to reach out to me at yetstillistand@gmail.com, or you can check out my website at yetstillistand.com. I'm here for you.